So we got to get the last of the bags. I think there's
It's
one.
in the trunk, isn't it?
There's one left in the trunk.
Okay.
I'll grab it real
The
quick.
sun is ridiculous.
I know. It's Florida and it's...
Oh my God.
Hey, could you go get me a drink?
Yeah, I'm going to get 2.
Oh my God. And this is why I want a backpack. I mean, at least I can reorganize them all now. Okay. Hopefully she gets me that drink. Doing that before every job is a massive pain. It's almost like I should have a grid system in here, like a tier and like an X, like a mat.
Oh, you mean...
And then the PACKOUT could latch into.
You mean like the one that's in our shop?
The T-mat?
The T-mat.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You better get that back inside. We
Hey,
got a video to film.
Hold on, I gotta grab my pipe.
It's almost like we need to finish going through packouts
Oh, right?
to have the garage back.
Oh my gosh. Well, that right there was the reason that I got this guy, that I wanted this, until I got it. And if you guys actually asked me once, y'all were like, you get all this free stuff. This is the first thing that I ever got. And it was actually from a really cool rep. And funny thing about it is, it still has all of this. All I did was hang my double-sided tape, a couple pens from it, and I hated, I don't know if you can see this on camera, I hate the inside of this bag. This is the most awkward bag to ever use, so therefore it never got used. In fact, when I
Didn't
decided...
you have it hanging from the ceiling?
I had it hanging from the ceiling, and I had some SDS stuff in it to when I moved. And besides dust, that's all the use is, right? With all my tools, none of them get used. But that's not really true. These bags, I've loved these bags. I've used these bags. These have been my go-to bags. Those are the 20-inch totes.
I wrote it down. I did that
Yes.
with my, I just work here sometimes.
So the one that you saw knocked over in the car is the 4822 8320 20-inch tote. And for 132 bucks, give or take, that's what they went for. They're great bags. Actually, if you check out JakeOfALL, he has compartments that you can put in on this side.
That's
But
cool.
unless you lock this thing into something,
It's problematic.
it's problematic. His compartments are great for like this side for this kind of reason, but this is sort of my catch-all side, and it's where I keep a little bit of everything, like literally.
Is this your low voltage bag? Or
No,
your...
this is my sort of 110 electrical bag. Both of my bags sort of overlap if I'm ever doing a low voltage project, like a TV, and I need to move an outlet. I've got it there, and you know, got some stuff. But you know, fish. Oh, those actually, I don't need those anymore. These are fish tape attachment tools. Those, I don't have that thing anymore. Anybody wants those? Hit me up in the comments.
Just
And
pay
then
shipping. They're all yours.
face plates. This is for the bendy drill bit. You know, a tape measure. I get these little bags. I actually have some new Klein bags, the little zipper pouches. I really like those. But this bag has been very nice. I have a big problem with it though. I know we'll get to that one. Is this pad, okay, sits against your hip when you're carrying it. And it's really nice, it's comfortable. But when you put two of these bags next to each other, sidewise, they almost don't fit, especially if you have a pouch overhanging. You always got to flip it around. I usually try to keep these pouches on the side, but sometimes there's just too many and one of them sits like that, and I'm constantly moving my dongle out of the way doing something like that. And if you travel or you drive like me or her,
coming in hot around the corner.
coming
and
in hot around the corner, stuff moves, and
That's why we lock it down.
that's why we need to lock it down. But
Don't
I
we have
also-
a whole system for that for the back of the Navigator?
we do have that T-mat system, and we are going to install it actually. But I've wanted for a while to switch everything to this, and then I got it and I hated it. So this is like one of the bags that I would absolutely just give away. In fact, we are. And if you stick around, you'll find out how you can win this. Dust is included. I might even include one of my polka pens, which are
it's
just
still in really good shape and has a lot of life left in it.
just dusty. It's not been scuffed because it hasn't been used. It's
Hasn't been used.
But this one, let's go over this, right? So this is the original PACKOUT Backpack. This is the 4822 8301. Okay, so this PACKOUT backpack goes for like $129. It's not expensive. And a lot of people compared it to the VETO, and I'm going to talk about the VETOs. It's 48 pockets, 15 inches wide, 10.5 inches, 10.3 inches deep, 19 inches high, and 7.3 pounds.
That's how much it weighs.
That's how much it weighs, 7.3 pounds. It is pretty light. It feels light. This shoulder straps seem durable. Okay. It's got webbing where it needs it, but places where it looks like it probably could use some more. This always felt flimsy, and it was a pain to open. And then to get to the pockets, there's a zipper pouch here that still has silica in it. Okay.
How many pouches does this sucker have?
48.
48
pockets.
Give it 48 rocks in there. Give it more than 48 rocks in there.
Another little, you're a dork. Another little spot. Thing is this was one of the first packouts where the zipper metal and this, the handle metal for the zipper itself metal, and then these felt really thick and really big and really durable. Okay? It felt durable. It just, the layout of the pockets, I just don't really like it. I mean, I'm going to grab, like a screwdriver and these ones, so those are like text size. It works and it does the job, but everybody compares every single bag out there to one company, and that's the VETO. And the VETO bag is really, really nice, really nice. And I've shown a couple where people have glued stealth mount or screwed them to the bottom, but this already has it on. And what I have liked about this one is that it looks like you're not going to have to worry about water infiltration in the bottom of the bag. And for some reason, a lot of the people say that's a big deal on their VETOs, and that's why I didn't want to drill holes, was because it avoids its water rating. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if you guys are setting this out on a job site in 2 inches of mud, and so therefore you need the bottom of your VETO or your Milwaukee competitor to VETO. Excuse me.
You okay?
Braces. Fun times. But it seems like they took a couple different bags and glued them together and came up with a $129 backpack. And for $129,
it seems pretty sturdy.
yeah, seems good, right? The whole reason why we're here for this video, right, is because we got a couple new ones. Which one should I do first? Should I go to the backpack? Or we're going to get to this last?
I think we'll get to that last. That is like the grand finale, is it not?
That is correct. So this came out a few years ago, and this is the new version. Now this is the 15-inch version. And look, hey, quick two-minute tool.
Fish tape.
We got a new fish tape. I now have 3, but this is a glowing one. Jen's like, what do you need a glowing one for? I was like, because when you're looking inside of a wall or in an attic and it pops out, it glows. And with the glow fish rods, that's been really helpful. So there you go, 2-minute tool review. It's actually the 4822, 4182. These
should I add that to the pile of things to do?
Things to do. Yeah. Okay, but that was in there. And this bag right here, let's go with just the weight, because this one is 7 pounds. This little 10-inch bag weighs 7.6 pounds. This weighs more than that backpack on the floor. But let's look at it close up and let's compare it to these two bags. So we have thick, rigid spine with overlapping and stitching. We don't here. You can see this is just canvas or nylon, bent over, thin. A couple people have wondered what this is for. I've seen this posted on the groups, and it's, okay, what is it ribbed for? And of course my response is her pleasure. No hate if it's for your pleasure, whatever. It comes with these little tape clips, which you push these in and you put a roll of tape on it and you clip it back onto there. Comes with one on each side. The zippers, does this even have a zipper? It does on this side. Here's the metal zippers. Not sure if you can see that. Operates really smooth. This one
I'm a terrible camera person.
operates pretty damn smooth too.
I apologize for any motion sickness.
You can see that this bag is holding a shape. This would be a perfect spot for those Weehaw cups, or in this case, we
One of
could
your 87 Sawzalls?
put one of our 87s. Probably should take the blade out,
Probably.
right? But, you know, the whole point is that we're loading up our tool bags. And because this one has this nice rigid shape, it's not changing, and it's not conforming to the tool as much. It's going to hold its shape. This one, you can see how much play there is. One could argue that the play is actually good for the bag. I'm absolutely seeing myself stab myself with this Sawzall blade.
Yeah, please stop. You're making me nervous.
So we'll move that. But you
not
can
how I want to spend my Friday.
see, look at these pockets. I know, camera person, but if you can look at the way each one of these pockets is crazy stitched, it has this thick top webbing, it keeps the pocket open, and then when we look at these guys, look at these pockets.
Well, they've been used a lot more.
These pockets are worn out.
I mean,
I'm not saying this is a bad bag, but here, this
they
bag,
seem to have improved upon the concept, yes.
this bag right here weighs 7.65 pounds, and this bag here weighs 7.6. So this bag that is smaller by 5 inches almost weighs the exact same. Okay. This handle, you can tell, has like metal reinforcing.
Well,
this one's reinforced.
When I was reading the specs on the website, it definitely talked about the ballistic material used. And it's like, it's heavy duty. And you can tell even just looking at it in person, like, it's so much more heavy duty.
Yeah. Night and day. And since I have the redundancy already in my bags, I honestly wanted to have a smaller bag for whether it was electrical or low voltage. I'm not really sure. Whichever one I have more tools in. But maybe I'll just make like a small, like hybrid both bag. Like this is all my electrical gear. This is all my low voltage. And then I'll have one that has a little bit of both. So when I'm going to do a small job, I don't have to take 2 bags with me.
That would be
But
swell.
this one, I'm going to make sure we get it out there, is the 4822 8311. And here's the crazy thing about it is, this one, 132. This came out a few years ago. This one, 219. But tell me in the comments that you can't see that build quality difference. Okay?
It's like Santa picked a great
Right.
stocking.
Santa did. Santa is amazing. But I'm going to leave this one on the bag because I want us on the table. I want us to bring in this guy. This is the first.
Shout out to who hooked us up with this one.
Or is this Ohio Power?
This is Ohio Power Tool.
Jay, you're the man. You know who you are.
He helped us out.
You helped
Pretty
us out.
solid.
Immediately, look at this when I open it up, how like it sort of wants to present itself. I think they did this on purpose. This flap comes out, flips open, and then you can see how this pouch works.
You can't forget your sunnies if they're right there.
Tell me it's not on purpose, okay? The bag has nothing in it. I have a pair of heavy Knipex, yes, Knipex pliers in here. Obviously, you can put safety glasses or some other stuff. It is rigid, so I'm betting it is for sunglasses or some kind of
Safety wear.
PPE. Because, right, the
your
zippers
cell phone.
on this thing are awesome. But we also have a front pouch. We don't have to unzip it to get into it. Okay, we can obviously get into it if we want, but we have, this is the thing that other bag does not have that I wanted it for, a laptop place. So by profession, a lot of you ask, but I am in IT as a normal jobby job. And a couple of the previous companies I worked for IT in, I helped set up all of their rental offices and some of their remote offices for just workers that weren't in the state that we primarily are in. So we had to set up their little networking closets. We had to wire it, and I would, typically it was driving distance, load up my tools, throw it in the car, and you saw that mess in the car. I want to be able to take this, okay, throw it on my back,
Contain your chaos.
move it around, contain my chaos, load it up for the job, and I want it to be durable. Now here's the thing. 132. Really, really nice one, 10-inch, 219. So you can just guess, right? Can you guess?
It gave me a small stroke,
It
which
gave
is
her-
way I'm super grateful
Right,
to
small
Ohio
stroke.
Power Tool.
The other backpack was 129. So if we were to try to do some math, 219 for the 10-inch bag, it's going to be more than $200, right? Cool, 299.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
So It is 10.4 pounds, and you're paying for that extra 3 pounds. You're paying an extra like $60. This thing is $320.
No lube included.
What? No lube included. Oh my lord. But here's the crazy thing.
If you want it.
You guys might want to ask, how much is the VETO? The VETO version of this bag, the VETO Pro Pack. I don't have the exact model. It's $339, give or take.
Again,
look,
no lube included. I can't.
Look at the bottom. Look at this. PACKOUT, right? This looks like this bag was designed for this. This also looks like it's watertight.
The feet look so much better on this one versus the old one too.
Yeah.
Like the design is improved.
They kept everything on this bag in the confines of the bag. It has padding for the back. And just like this one, our handles are crazy heavy duty. They're nice and overmolded.
I think it's
They're
the
rubber.
Same ballistic material too on those two as well, like the upgrades throughout.
It's just built well. It comes up to 50 pounds. It can take 50 pounds.
I mean,
I don't want 50 pounds on my back. 42 individual
pockets.
pockets.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Is that a bottle opener? Oh, that's a tape clip.
It's both.
Okay.
Yes. So tape measure clip. So that way you can put the right color tape measure on your bag. Because these Fat Maxes are, well, whatever these. Good tape measure. I don't care what color it is. We have the same tape loops. Okay. I am just amazed where they've hidden all these little pouches. Pouches here, there. This has got spring loaded in it. This has got 3 sections. All of these, they're all rigid. They all stand up.
So how many pockets does that one have?
I did say it before, but it is 42.
42.
But if I load this thing up with my pliers,
It's going to weigh 900 pounds.
it's going to be the 50 pounds. But they're presented, right, pretty well. Let's see how deep these pockets are. Okay, so I have to go down in here. But look at how that screwdriver stands up. They're very... Whoever designed these pockets knew what was up and knew that people were not wanting to dig through their bags. But I easily... Look, right there. Can you hear that? It's an armored pouch for your jab saw. What do you guys call this? Keyhole saw, jab saw, poke saw, stab, jab, whatever.
Weapon.
Murder weapon. So I probably would have dropped those down a little bit.
Mother forking shirt balls.
Oh, you just dug that into your ankle, didn't you?
Yep, sure did.
Good
It's a great day in the PACKOUT garage.
Great day in the PACKOUT garage. So you can see here that I can really outfit this. In fact, these little tight, I'm gonna make the joke again, but these tight pouches are the best. Because what I'm gonna do is stick a couple of these screwdrivers in, and then I'm gonna have Jen sort of see how those are standing up.
Risk my ankles again. You're lucky I love you.
It holds the tools in there really well, and the bag is still standing. So this is actually, I know this is gonna sound crazy. This is exciting.
Oh, I love that for you.
We've got those new Milwaukee screwdrivers we got to show off. I think those will go. Now this was for my data or my telecom bag, so who knows why it's in there. But look at the stuff fitting in there. It's so exciting. Honestly, it's so exciting. I could put that in there. Who knows? But wait. Oh my gosh. I love it. I mean, you get what you pay for, and you get what you pay for with VETO. The difference is that everybody wants to put their VETO on their PACKOUT, so why not just have it as one? And here's the thing. Like I said, the VETO's $339, and the VETO 10-inch bag, this one, is $209. So they're right around each other. So Milwaukee is coming for VETO and saying, hey, we want your market, and the people who buy our bags won't have to glue feet to it. So here's where we're at. I've compared some bags, and I have too much stuff, right? You guys know the great PACKOUT anthology. I have a little too much. And we said it, we are going to get rid of some stuff. So we're getting rid of this bag, and you guys stuck around to the end. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to hit the like button. I need you to subscribe. I really appreciate it. It would be super helpful.
Don't forget to hit the bell, because sometimes we go live and
Exactly.
It's mildly entertaining.
We have been going live. We've been going through this whole garage, one section at a time. We're going to catalog every PACKOUT, and we're going to go live to do the cataloging and labeling. And then we're going to do follow-up videos where we organize it. And so we got to make some space, and so I'm going to give this away, and you stuck around to the end. So here's what I need you to do. After you've hit that bell, after you've liked, commented, and subscribed, in your comment, I need you to do this. I want you to very simply, I need you to say, as I was saying, and then whatever you had to say about any of these things.
So start your comment
As I was
with,
saying, Jab saw, as I was saying, I would love to win this. I don't care, right? I want to know what you want to put in these bags. I want to know if you think $300, $129, it's worth the difference. I want to know if you think, as I was saying, I'm still buying a VETO and gluing feet to it. Whatever you want to do.
But as a thank you to those of you that stuck around till the very end.
Yep. I'm giving them the hint, and you guys can win this. And we've also got the link in the comment below, in the description below, that Jen has set up with the giveaway link. That's going to make sure you follow the rules and give us the information, because like Andrew9170, who won the PACKOUT side mounting plate from Milwaukee, he left all of his information in the form. He doesn't have to do a thing. He's just going to get a package in the mail. So Andrew, thank you for making a comment. He said it's great to see new accessories. I agree. I'm happy to have a new backpack, which means I have to organize it. And it's already starting to get hot, so I'm starting to regret turning down that air conditioner. So I'm going to end the video, and you guys are going to hop in the comments. We appreciate it. Don't forget.
As we were saying.
As I was saying, and then use the link in the description to go ahead and fill out. You have to be a subscriber, all that good fun stuff. You don't have to do anything on Instagram, but there's probably stuff for extra points. Is that how it works?
Not this time. It's very simple this time. YouTube only. YouTube or bust.
YouTube, they got to comment.
Yep.
And they got to be subscribers.
Yep.
So that's it. We're done.
We're done. We can go inside now and do the air conditioning.
But we got to make a funny thumbnail. Okay, so I need 400 pounds of tannerite, and I need a BB gun.
Okay, but we don't have a shields around here.
I guess it's time to pack out. See you guys on the next one.